This afternoon, a lot of questions are still lingering about why 3 Walmart employees were shot early Friday morning. It happened in Covington. The Walmart Supercenter on Salem Road partially reopened today. Employees from nearby Walmarts are helping out. They've been getting the shelves ready for customers. Now, 29-year-old Ryan Bradley is the only surviving victim of the shooting spree that actually started at that store. Newton County deputies identified Dwayne Ida as the gunman who opened fire inside the store, killing 21-year-old Caliph Barksdale and injuring Bradley. Police say the suspect then drove to 19-year-old Akela Clark's home and killed her. Bradley's family says his co-workers were his primary concern.
Once I showed him the situation about what happened to the girl, what happened to the other 2 people that was involved, he was more so worried about, their welfare and their family.
Well, family says that Bradley is expected to recover despite being shot 3 different times. He does remain in critical condition this afternoon. Investigators are still searching for a possible motive. Now, Bradley's also the father of a young son. We're sharing much more information about the fundraiser if you want to help him out on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. Also, our Alani Latang is gathering much more information about this story, and she's going to bring you the latest in live reports on Peachtree TV, on Atlanta News First on Peachtree TV at 10 p.m., as well as WANF at 11 p.m. tonight. All right, let's talk about this carjacking, this shooting, and this violent situation that brought police to a very popular Atlanta strip club, the victim telling police that the suspect shot him and then took off in his car. It all happened at the Exxon gas station at the intersection of Northside Drive and North Avenue early Saturday morning. Police found the car at Magic City in southwest Atlanta and then arrested the suspect inside. He now faces several charges. The shooting victim, thankfully, is expected to be okay. Okay, we've been talking so much about tariffs. Well, as Georgia's film and television industry still recovers from the writers and actors strike just a few years ago, well, now they're worried about tariffs. Atlanta News First reporter Joshua Skinner explains how it is bracing for the impact of President Donald Trump's tariffs.
If tariff whipsawing has you flummoxed, you're not alone.
The only certainty right now that we have is that we are all uncertain.
Melissa Simpson runs Film Impact Georgia, which helps indie filmmakers get their productions off the ground. But getting off the ground is hard when you don't know where you're going.
It can go in several different directions.
The tariff back and forth has anxiety levels rising in Georgia's film industry and Hollywood at large. Productions are leaving the U.S. for Europe and Australia. Joshua Harris is a producer. His latest, The Surfer, starring Nicolas Cage, will show at the Atlanta Film Festival later this month.
We want to give, the benefit of the doubt to the current administration that maybe the goal is to drive production back to the U.S. Same thing with all goods. It's not just entertainment.
Under former trade agreements, China committed to release 34 foreign films a year. However, the ongoing trade war could cause China to reduce or even ban U.S. films altogether. Even so, Harris says American production companies don't lean on Chinese distribution like they did 5 or 10 years ago.
For those of us who are actually providing financing to the film industry, we never bank against any China distribution agreements or China box office sales. It's just considered excess or fluff if it happens to come.
Even if tariffs cause productions to return to Georgia, Simpson says rising tariffs on China, where some set equipment and camera parts are made, could make rentals more expensive, a plague on low-budget films.
Those rental houses are going to have to pass those costs on.
What is known is that waiting is not an option.
We can't really afford another shutdown to sit and pause and see what happens.
I'm Joshua Skinner, Atlanta News First.
I've got the keys right here. You could win this 2025 Billy Howell Ford Maverick.
Well, it's kind of like going to Greece in this edition of this week's restaurant report card. Atlanta News First reporter Adam Murphy heads to Roswell to check out this family-owned spot.
Hi guys, I found a great little Greek restaurant I want to share with you this week. We're at Vas Cuisina right here on Alpharetta Highway in Roswell. They've been here for 7 years now. They're next to Canton Street in the historic area. It's family owned and operated. The family has Greek roots, so you're getting a very authentic and delicious dining experience when you come in. and the atmosphere is one of a kind. It's very quaint and cozy. You can order yourself a cocktail at the bar, and there are so many great dishes to choose from. Take a look at the spread. We're going to tell you all about it in a moment. But first, here's this week's Best and Worst Scores. On Stone Mountain Highway in Lilburn, this Mexican restaurant failed a routine health inspection this week. Was this just a bad day when the inspector walked in?
Yeah, that happened. What's a bad day?
El Paso Tacos and Tequila scored 44 points and a U for unsatisfactory. The report says there were dented cans of food in the kitchen, plus chicken wings, beans, and queso were at unsafe temperatures. And there were multiple cups stored as clean with debris on them. Was the washing machine not cleaning them well?
Yeah, they're cleaning.
Okay, so you rewashed them,
Yeah,
and they're good now.
yeah.
The manager showed us how the glassware is sparkling clean now. He also told us he's ready for a reinspection. You've corrected everything at this point?
Yeah.
And you're waiting on a reinspection?
Yeah.
How do you think you'll do?
We're gonna be good.
Now to an update in Cobb County. Shish Kebab on Lower Roswell Road in Marietta improved on a reinspection this week, earning 94 points and an A. And back here at Voss Cucina on Alpharetta Highway in Roswell, they earned a 100 on their last health inspection. Opa! Congratulations! They are the winner of this week's Golden Spatula Award. So much good food to try, so let's dive right in. You can start out with a true Greek salad. And having been to Greece, this is exactly how it's done. It's one of a kind, and it's worth the trip to the restaurant to check out. They also have the saganaki right there, which is the fried cheese, very Greek and delicious. They have grilled octopus on the menu. Over there is the lavraki, which is a whole Mediterranean sea bass. And look at this, the lamb uvetsi. That is a slow-cooked lamb shank. It's amazing. And you've got to try, for dessert, the baklava cheesecake. And also, don't forget, they have the Nutella lucamates. Those are amazing dishes I think you're going to enjoy. All right, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this week. There's so much to try here, but I think I'm going to go a little bit lighter today, and I'm a big fan of the true Greek salad. Look at the feta, and you got the tomatoes and cucumbers and everything else in there, and we will see you all next week. Boy, that's good.
All right, well, if you haven't done so yet, today is the day to get your tickets to the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. It's not just about the incredible prizes that you could win, but of course, also the local families that you will directly impact. Families like the Patels in Atlanta. Atlanta News First, Tracy Hutchins spent some precious time with their 4-year-old daughter, Sita, who is fighting brain cancer.
Show me what else, Sita, you're taking to St. Jude.
My map. That is great.
How are the doctors there, the doctors and nurses?
When I go to get my shot, they are good.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're very nice.
Yeah. I'll sleep in a bigger bed. There's cribs also for little babies, but I can sleep in a bigger bed.
Because you're a big girl now.
Yeah.
You're how old now?
4.
4? Oh my goodness, that is a big girl. Are you excited about going to St. Jude?
Yeah.
Why do you get excited about going? Because you packed your bag to go.
Because they had lots of toys there. You can pretend that you're the doctor. You can pretend that you're playing.
You can do anything.
Downstairs, there's cereal.
Really? Do you like their cereal, huh?
Yeah, there's lots of snacks.
Lots of cereal.
There's even juice. And the last thing I love in the whole wide world is a pouch.
If tariff whipsawing has you flummoxed, you're not alone.
The only certainty right now that we have is that
I've got the keys right here. You could win this 2025 Billy Howell Ford Maverick pickup truck worth $28,000. It is one of the many prizes we have in the 2025 St. Jude Dream Home giveaway, and the grand prize, this beautiful 4-bedroom home. Let's go inside. Come on. Talk about beautiful spaces. This is what the backyard will look like. A covered area, a place to hang out with friends, barbecue, just chill out for the summertime. The backyard right now in transition. It will be gorgeous when it's all finished. This is the main living area, den right here. Dining table will be right here, right off the kitchen. Look at that, cabinets already in. The countertops, that repeating theme we talked about, these beautiful waterfall countertops. I love them. So it's not only the Dream Home, sponsored by the Providence Group, that you could win worth $750,000. Also, a $5,000 grocery gift card, courtesy of Academy Mortgage, powered by Guild Mortgage. Dream Day Foundation supplied a $10,000 Visa gift card and a $3,000 getaway experience, courtesy of Renaissance Bank. This one is key. $2,500 airline gift cards, courtesy of Ameris Bank. After today, this will not be available. That's why you have to get your $100 Dream Home ticket today at midnight tonight. This just disappears. It goes away. Make sure you get your Dream Home ticket and you qualify to win all of the prizes. The car, the gift cards, the house, all of it. Get your $100 ticket today. Tracy Hutchins, Atlanta News First.
And you can find out more about how to get your ticket on our website, atlantanewsfirst.com, or our free mobile news app. And we have a list of all the prizes available. Thanks for joining us. Now back to Local News Live.